Good morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello.
Hello everybody, welcome back to your favourite FC26 series on YouTube. It's Be a Goalkeeper episode number 2, and that was a mouthful to say. Jesus, I'm going to spend a lot of time stumbling over my words on that one, but I'm hoping that doesn't carry over into my form in-game. But you can see the league, I always forget how big League 2 actually is. 24 teams, takes me forever to go through all of them, but you can see we're still near the bottom, only playing one game, and we did keep a clean sheet in that as well, so it's not all bad. But now we're going to move into this first match, but before we do, remember to leave a like on the video, really just help my channel, subscribe if you're new, we're so close to 11k subscribers, and turn notifications on so you don't miss a thing. Let's get into it. First match, we're going up against Barrow AFC, and hopefully we can get a good game here and get some goals to add to our collection and a clean sheet as well. And we start off with a decent little strike there. The keeper makes an okay save, to be fair. The shot wasn't the best. And now we're down the right side of Murphy into the play box, goes with collar straight at the goalkeeper. Stanley just stands his ground, pushes the ball into the floor and then gathers it up, and that's the first half done already. Someone's trying to swap shirts a little bit too early for my liking, not even halfway through the match, and they're trying to rip it off my back. Into the second half we go, and we start off again with Murphy, doing all the work so far in this match. Gets a run at the defenders here, a little step over into the pay box he goes, gets a bit mobbed there, gets a bit fortunate as well. Into the box he goes again, and the keeper, Stanley, gets a hand to it, and out for a corner. Can't anything come from this corner, because we have a right footer whipping it straight into the mixer. Mendes Lang a header as well, off the woodwork, can they clear their lines? How unfortunate that was, we couldn't quite get a goal. Again, Murphy doing all the work this time into Patterson. He can't hit the target by dragging the ball all the way wide. Still down the right side of the pitch into Murphy, one of the goalkeeper.
Back of the net.
Finding the back of their net with a low driven shot into that far post. Finally, we get on the score sheet in the 58th minute, and look what it means. Everyone's celebrating. He just ran down the middle of the pitch. Let's have a look at though. Great work again from Murphy. The chipped ball leaves the defenders in disarray, takes a touch on the bounce as well, and keeps that ball levelled across the floor pretty much. Bang, keeper can't get his hands down quick enough, and we go into the lead finally, and we're back on it again with the ball. 69th minute, down the right side, Wilson, one more to Patterson. The keeper so quick with his reactions, and they clear the lines as well. This time they have a throw-in from their right side of the pitch. Foley tries to clear his lines, but it looks like Mendes Lang heads it down into Patterson on the volley, again down the goalkeeper's throat. Look how much pressure we've put him under, and still only one goal. Can we make it 2 here? Gilby courses the keeper into a save again, and only 5 minutes left to get the first opportunity. Down left side, float it straight into the mixer, head it down, and I'm there to hold on to the ball. Lovely jubbly. They're still building the pressure at the end of the match. We actually lose possession. Cameron tries his luck, but no trouble at all. I don't think you know who I am playing the ball out though. I'm trying to waste a bit of time. Tomlinson and Kelly linking up back and forth, but we lose possession to Booty. What's he going to do with the ball? Down the left side, Barkinson goes again into Booty. Look at the time and space he has. No one near. Into the box he goes, near post striker, cover it so well, and the referee does end the match. So we win 1-0, our first win of the season. 7.7 rating, 2 saves from 2, not a bad way to start the season. Their goalkeeping 8.5 by the way. He was ridiculous. To be fair, the shots weren't the best, but now we have an absolute massive game. We are playing against Southampton in the EFL Cup. Is that the Carabao Cup? I actually have no idea, but we are at home. But Southampton is a pretty big team. They were in the Premier League, but now they're sitting in the Championship. But still, it's a massive step up compared to what we're used to. And Connor takes possession of the ball just around the midfield, keeping the ball a little bit moving forward. And Patterson, what is he doing? The ball goes down to Murphy. First time strike. I think Patterson shot there, and somehow Murphy end up on the end of it to get another shot off. Southampton's first attack there, down the right side, float the ball straight to the mixer, header down, and they find the back of the net.
This is so humiliating.
The first strike, and they find the back of the net. This could be a long match in the 13th minute. It's one of those awkward ones, because I feel like my defender should be doing better, but I don't really know where to stand in the box, or in the goal line I should say, because he floats it. He's quite far out when he heads it down, but he could go left, he could go right. I stand in the middle and just do absolutely nothing basically. Heads it back where the ball came from pretty much, into the far corner. It does curl, and I just fall on my bum there. Absolutely atrocious in the end, and now they get another chance in the box to go. Fellows this time holds up beautifully, and Downs plays it one more time, and look at that for a save. I go the wrong way, but the reactions are there. Look at the hand, goes down so quickly. It's going to find the back of net, just a fingertip, and push it onto the post. That is outrageous. The best save so far. We're only in the second episode, and Gilby trying his luck from long range again. What are we doing? He had time and space to run through the middle. Half time is here though, and we should be doing better, but Southampton they could just walk away with it. They had 2 golden opportunities, scored one of them, and now they've got a corner in the 86th minute, so nothing happened. But they floated it to Mixer. Offord gets his head to it and clears it just to the edge, but somehow Stevens does a weird little trick there, still has possession of the ball, and now they're in the play box with Harwood. Bellis again to Armstrong towards the byline, gets past the defender, pass back to Mir, lose possession, get tackled, but the ball goes out.
Boring.
And that's the match over. Literally nothing really happened in the second half. Against Southampton, 5.4 rating, only 1 save, even though I think I made 2. But Basuna gets man of the match with an 8.9 from 3 saves. Goalkeepers OP confirmed, possibly. But we're going to move straight into the third match of today's episode. And this one is up against Cheltenham. And look at the dirtiest kick clash I've ever seen. White on white, and it's atrocious. I literally have no idea who's on whose team, but I think Murphy's on the ball. Yes, he is into Kelly. A shot deflected to Lang, still holding up the play. Gets past the defender, hits the shot, but it's a weak one. Didn't get the connection he wanted. And now someone's down the right side of the pitch. They float it into the Mixer. Who get the first? They just managed to tip it onto their goalkeeper, clears his lines, but we pick it back up with Offord into Lang as well. Kelly involved, just holding it in the midfield, waiting for a run. Maybe find someone. Yes, he does. It's Wilson who has possession of the ball now, and Collar one more time into Kelly. Lang, what can he do for a long range strike? Straight at the goalkeeper, no trouble for him. 42nd minute there, Jude Boyd in the box. Miller is. I really have no idea who's on my team and who's not, but the man ran in from the midfield, chips over me, hits the woodwork. I thought that was a defender, but fortunate for me, he doesn't hit the target. And then the half-time whistle is blown. That is just hella confusing, by the way. Literally, I have no idea. I'm sat here. If you could tell the difference, let me know. Because even looking at the map at the bottom, sometimes I can't even see it because my character's over it. So either way, into second half we go. Mendes Lang is in the penalty box. Tight angle, hits it low. The keeper gets his tootsies to that one and pushes it out from that corner, and from that resulting corner we play it short into Collar. He has the 2 men against 1 here. Lang, what can he do? Just inside the penalty box, walks out of it, drills it into Patterson. It can't hit the target. I feel like I'm expecting too much from these players. They should be hitting the target though, at least. Collar and Collins linking up with Collar shooting. What is going on here, boys? Everyone's shooting from so far out. Still 7 minutes left remaining in this match, and Lang linking up with Collar. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. No defender gets in the way. It gets a shot off the woodwork again. They clear their lines eventually, but Kelly picks it back up into Lang. What can he do? The keeper, outstanding, holding on to that ball. Beautiful stuff. 90th minute, they tried drilling it across the box, but I'm in the way to make the interception, and now I'm just wasting a bit of time in the midfield. They actually snatch it back off us, but nothing happens, and the match ends 0-0. Another clean sheet for myself, so I'm yet to concede in the league. 6.5 rating, no saves apparently. Joe Day though, man of the match. Goalkeepers OP confirmed. It is outrageous what is going on. I'm doing literally hardly anything. Their goalkeepers making save after save, but now we move on to the final game of today's episode against Crawley Town, and we get the kick-off, and it's nice to see 2 different kind of kits on the field. We're in the grey against the red, but look at that ball into Lang. First time striking, and Wallacott gets his long arms to that one. Now we have Lang on the ball, gets past the defender, into the box he goes, right foot strike off the woodwork. The defender chests it onto his line. The keeper comes back across and makes the save. That is outrageous. Look at the reactions from him. Ball down off the woodwork. Flint chests it up into the air. Wallacott bounces his head off the post. Doesn't care. Dives across. Flipping mental. Look at the save. Clatters the woodwork and still gets a hand to it. Outrageous. Goalkeepers OP confirmed. Lang tries luck again from long range. No trouble at all. Doesn't hit the target, but we're putting him under plenty of pressure. Tomlinson hits it and doesn't do nothing. The keeper, I think, might have got a touch to it. They finally get the first opportunity. Gets through to my defensive line into Pitbull. Cuts it back onto his left foot and doesn't do anything either because I gathered that ball lovely, jubbly. Referee blows the first half whistle, and oh my days, their keeper is outrageous. Like I said, this is going to be a good year for goalkeepers. Hopefully it's a good year for me as well. Into the second half we go. 55th minute, they're playing around just outside the box. Into it this time. First time strike and just trickles past the post. Again, we try luck down low in the keeper. Foot save, ridiculous. And that corner gets dished into the middle, headed down. Again, he is there holding onto that ball easy as you like. And only 7 minutes left. They try luck one more time, and look how easy it is for me holding up the ball in the air. Now into dying embers of this match. Playing around, referee should have blown a whistle. The ball floated right into the 6-yard box. My defender Offord does outrageously there to get ahead of the striker. All my days, it would have been easy for them, but they do have a corner. I don't know why the ref hasn't blown a whistle. To the edge of the box they go. Ball back across the box one more time, and it's going wide, but I slapped the ball into the danger area. My defender saves the day, and eventually the referee does blow the whistle. 0-0 again. Another clean sheet, so I haven't conceded yet. 8.4 rating for myself. Wallacott 9.6. He was ridiculous, by the way. That man right there saved so many opportunities. I am just surprised that I haven't conceded in the league so far, and you can see top of the clean sheets leaderboard, but for some reason they've added every player on the team every player from MK Dons is up on the league. So apparently everyone's kept a clean sheet, which is a bit confusing. I know that's how it normally works, but in game they normally just show the goalkeepers and maybe the defenders, but showing everyone makes it a little bit weird. But into the assists we go. Cambridge United's Elias there, 2 and 3, Connor Jennings 2 and 4, Daniel Udua 2 and 4, Jacob Badu 2 and 4, and Harry Smith has 2 and 4. But top goal scorer so far is Danny Rose 3 and 3, Lee Angle 3 and 4, George Miller 3 and 4, Omar Bogle 3 and 4, and Ged Garner 2 and 2. But that's going to be it for today. I hope you did enjoy it. As always, if you did, leave a like on the video, really just help my channel. Subscribe if you're new. We're literally so close to 11k subscribers, and turn notifications on so you do not miss a thing. And as always, look after yourself, stay safe, and I'll speak to you next time. Goodbye.